Hey, what's up? This is Ross, and on this Sunday, on last Sunday, okay, on well, this Sunday, premiered a familiar space documentary that a lot of people know about. If you grew up in the 80s, you probably know about it. You probably know the name at least because it was synonymous. Probably you've watched it in school in your science class and stuff like that, or maybe you haven't. Or maybe you just know the name of the man who made the first series that came out, and his name is Carl Sagan. One of the most well-renowned astrophysicists, cosmologists, and one of the greatest minds of space exploration ever to be conceived for the 21st century. He is right up there with Stephen Hawking and Arthur C. Clarke. And when I was a kid, I grew up watching Cosmos, and I thought it was a brilliant series. I thought it was absolutely breathtaking. I thought Carl Sagan did an absolutely outstanding and insurmountable job of being able to tell us about the cosmos and about space and time in a way that we would all understand. And I mean, this was a guy with probably education that most people don't even have. He went to Harvard and studied astrophysics. He went to Cornell and studied cosmology. I mean, this guy has some of the best education, money can buy nowadays. And there isn't one person who has a 4.0 in college in high school that doesn't want to go to Harvard or Cornell. And that's just absolutely outstanding. And he made, back in 1980, Cosmos, a personal journey. And what happened is that everybody sank it in, and everybody watched the imagery, watching him floating out in space, giving us a personal guide of life and space, which was an absolutely breathtaking and breakthrough series that wasn't anything like it on television. All right, now Carl Sagan sadly passed away, and what we have now is his successor, Neil deGrasse Tyson, who now heads up the job of hosting the brand new Cosmos that debuted on Sunday. What we got is Cosmos, a Spacetime Odyssey. Now, in this next few minutes, I'm going to break down the things that I liked about Cosmos for a start, and the things that I did not like about Cosmos. And so let's get to the things that I did like about Cosmos, and that is Cosmos is absolutely breathtaking in HD. It shows everything from quasars to suns, to the Big Bang, to the astrological calendar that we kind of count as the astrological calendar, that have been made up from scientists and astrologists and cosmologists for quite some time. And it literally, the series literally makes you, it still has that same effect that the older Cosmos does, is that the series literally makes you feel like a little speck out in the middle of all of this infinitesimal space. And that's what I got from this series. Now, the imagery, if you drink it in, the imagery is absolutely out of this world. I mean, the best part was when they had the Big Bang. I mean, it was absolutely breathtaking. And I think that Neil deGrasse, while he may not be as good as Carl Sagan for a narrator, he has a suave and a cool about him that makes him seem like science is a cool thing and a cool thing to learn about. And I think that he is a good successor to Carl Sagan because of that sense, because you need something better nowadays that will keep kids interested in science and space exploration. And because a lot of kids think that, you know, it's almost impossible to be an astronaut, so why should I care about space? Well, why should we care about space? Well, because space, like it or not, is our future. They can continue to keep on, keep on denying NASA a budget, but space is our future, because what happens if we know that our Earth is not going to be here anymore? How will we know that? Now, it may not happen in our lifetime, but it could happen. What this shows is the hardships of space exploration. It also shows the massive, insurmountable effort that it took for us to be here where we're at right now. You are sitting inside of a galaxy of stars called the Milky Way. And they seriously showed you that in a brilliant and incredible, insurmountable picture that looked absolutely incredible. And as soon as I saw that, I thought to myself, my God, we are very small, and even though we've made strides on our technology, we really have a long, long, long way to go if we want to see any more of the universe. Alright, that's what the good of Cosmos did. Now the bad. In the middle of the hour of the whole entire show, they portrayed a Spanish Spanish kind of idealist that was kind of shunned by the Spanish Inquisition. And the way that they did that scene was not very good. They kind of put it in some kind of very bad anime, and it just didn't really seem very, very well done in my thoughts. But I do think that as we go on, I think that we will get used to what Cosmos has to show us, and more about what Cosmos has to give us. And what I think will happen is that I think that there will be a lot more people that will be interested in it as it goes on, because I heard that it really didn't get a good start when it first came on. And there needs to be a lot more in science and space exploration. There needs to be a hell of a lot more, because we cannot just ignore space. We cannot ignore it. We just can't. It's part of our lives. It's part of what we are. It's part of who we are. We can't ignore that. And I think Cosmos gives that kind of insight on why we should be exploring space, because it shows you all of this imagery and what we have yet to go towards. And so I'm going to wrap this video up by saying that it was a damn good start. It was a good start. I'm really interested to see how far this series will go and what it will be like. And I want to thank you for watching my video, and subscribe if you like me. Thank you.